Hello, my name is Melissa Baker. I wanted to actually record something this time that had something to do with anything whatsoever. So I kind of just wanted to give you sort of a background about myself and why I decided to start video blogging in the first place. I'm 29 years old. I'm married. We don't have children at the moment. We do have 2 cats though, and we live in Denver, Colorado. I just sort of wanted to give you some background about myself. I was overweight for the majority of my life. I didn't start losing weight until I was well into my 20s. And before then I had just been gaining weight my entire life. In 2003 I found myself at 200 pounds. I was extremely unhealthy. I was eating extremely unhealthy things, and I wasn't really happy with myself at all, and it just sort of all manifested. And I was generally unhappy with myself and my life at the time. In November of 2003, my father passed away. He went to the hospital with chest pains, and while he was waiting to be airlifted to a hospital that could repair an aortic aneurysm, it ruptured and he died. And he was only 50 years old, and he was, fairly healthy. He struggled with weight his whole life too, but at the time he was fairly healthy, and it just happened. He was middle-aged and he just died, and it really made me realize that it was time for me to really take care of myself and look at life as more than just a, pathway to the next life. I decided I wanted to prolong my life here, and so I found myself at 2:30 a.m. one night watching infomercials, and an infomercial for Turbo Jam came on. And Chalene Johnson is the creator of Turbo Jam, and she's the trainer in the video, and she's absolutely hilarious and motivates you like no one else ever could. That's a fact. It is an incredible workout program. And I bought the video. I started using SlimFast, and I lost, over the course of a year, I lost 60 pounds. So I went from 200 pounds to 140 pounds, and I went from a size 18 to a size 8. I was really proud of myself. I had never done it before in my life. I had never lost weight, and I was pretty proud of myself, and I found out that I could do it. And but I didn't have a support system. I didn't have a significant other at the time. I didn't have my family around. They had moved out of state. And all of my friends were kind of grown up and starting their own lives, and so I had a couple of friends, but no one was really close at the time, and so I started gaining the weight back. I stopped working out, I stopped drinking SlimFast, and once I stopped drinking that, I didn't actually try to watch my calories or anything, and so I just started gaining weight again. I never made it back up to 200 pounds, but in 2008, I was about 165. In 2008, on Labor Day, we're talking September 1st, 2008, I was 27 years old. I was engaged to be married, and we were getting married a month later. On Labor Day, I was jet skiing with friends, and I started having chest pains. And so, against everything I could have ever put anything on in my entire life, I did not want to go to the hospital. But the entire day I was having these chest pains, so I was finally convinced to go. And I'm extremely blessed that I did, because they admitted me right away because of my blood pressure. They did a chest x-ray and an ultrasound, and it turned out that I myself also had an aneurysm at 27 years old. I had an aortic dissection. That was what was causing the pain. The aneurysm caused the dissection. They needed to do emergency open heart surgery, and while I was on the table, my aneurysm ruptured. So thank goodness, I was in the right place at the right time, and I have my father to thank, I think, for saving my life that night and getting me to the hospital. And anyway, 12 hours later, I had a mechanical heart valve and 5 inches of synthetic material replacing my aorta. And my recovery was probably shorter than most people's because of my age. While I was in the hospital, though, I lost 13 pounds, and that was not how I wanted to lose weight before my wedding. I had been working out, and I couldn't do that anymore. So 13 pounds lighter, at least I could fit into my wedding dress, which I did. And we got married when we were supposed to, and went our honeymoon to Greece. And that was beautiful. But when we got home, I still had a weight issue, and I started gaining weight back again. I couldn't do the workouts that I was doing before. I couldn't go to the gym. I couldn't take Swim Fast anymore, and by the way, don't drink that stuff. It's not good for you. But I still had these Turbo Jam videos, and my work decided to do a Biggest Loser competition. And I started doing the Turbo Jam again, and I remembered how much fun it was, and to this day I can't figure out why I ever stopped, but I found myself liking my body again. I found myself enjoying working out, and especially once I started seeing the results that I wanted to see. But again, my story is a little bit different because I'm doing these workouts modified because not only do I have a mechanical heart valve, and you can see here, maybe, I have a zipper scar. It's pretty long. It goes to the middle of my chest here. And I take 3 heart medications a day. I'm on beta blockers, which means my heart rate is kept at a lower level than most people's because I can't have high blood pressure at all because of this genetic tissue disease that I have. And so I take beta blockers. I can't reach the cardio level that most people can. I take a blood pressure medication, and I also take anti-coagulants. So my story is a little bit different. But doing these programs again, I lost 30 pounds. And my story is, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Whatever your handicap is, you can change your life. Stop saying you can't. Because the truth is, everyone has something that keeps them from doing everything that everyone else knows that they can do, and it's themselves. Telling yourself you can't do something is poison. You can do anything. Just modify it. I can't lift 10 pounds. I can't lift over 10 pounds. I can't do high impact things. I don't get the cardio workout that anyone else can. And yet, modifying things and watching what I eat, I was able to lose 30 pounds. I went from a size 14 to a size 4. And I swear, all you need is motivation and support, and you can do it. And that's why I became a Team Beachbody coach. Because I needed the accountability. I needed other people to say, like, I know you want to stop, but you can do it. I know you want to give up, but you've seen the results. You know that you can do this, and it's the truth. If I can do it, anyone can do it. All you have to do is give it a try. And all you have to lose is weight, right? If you need any more information, I would love to help you any way that I can. I have a website, and I'll put some information here on the screen. I have a couple of websites that you can check out. And also, I have an email address, melissajamz, JAMZ.com. And join the network and get involved. Be proactive about your weight loss. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer them. But I just, like I said, wanted to give you a little introduction about why I decided to start video blogging. I just kind of have a unique story, and people with health issues, just because you have a handicap doesn't mean you can't do everything that everyone else can.